Gabby here. If you are new, welcome to my channel, and if you aren't, welcome back. I am going to tell you how I got in this mess right here in just a second, because today I'm peeling back the curtain and showing you the creative process behind my job as a makeup artist and hairstylist. Welcome to a day in the life. I've been trying to cut back on Sunday bookings, but made an exception and woke up at 6 a.m. for this campaign. Makeup artists start very early, and as you can see, my brushes have been drying from the night before. They definitely get a full shampoo and cleanse after each and every client and each and every booking. And this isn't only because of the pandemic, it's just something that makeup artists do. We always keep our tools clean and sanitary and prepared. Speaking of preparedness, I'm conducting my last check before closing my bag. I'm looking at my mirror, making sure that just all my products and all my tools are exactly where they need to be before fully closing my kit and heading to set. I've tried packing and actually closing my kit the night before, but every morning I will wake up and reopen it to make sure it is all well again. It's just not possible for me to close my kit the night before and leave with it without having done just that last check. Just want to make sure everything fits and I have every last little product that I might need. If you're enjoying this content, please consider giving me a like and a subscribe. I love growing my community and I would love to have you as a part of it. We do videos every Tuesday and I have a lot of fun showing you behind the scenes of what I do, having you guys follow me wherever I go, and also, of course, tutorials where I teach you my little techniques. So I definitely have a method to my madness with my brushes. I like to keep my eye brushes at the front of my brush belt and my face brushes in the middle. Then finally, all my powder brushes, so my larger brushes that you're gonna see for my face products, those ones go all the way in the back. And I have a variety of brushes ranging from $3 to $65 and from synthetic to natural fibers. Then I'm going to check my disposables and make sure they're fully stocked and remove my tools from the barbicide that they've been soaking in overnight. Now, disposables are absolutely essential to makeup artists because it is the only way for us to conduct safe and sanitary makeup applications. We cannot use reusable tools for certain parts of the application. So it's always very important that we make sure we have everything we need and that it's fully stocked. So I have 4 sponges, I believe those are, 4 sponges, my sharpener, my Q-tips, my Shiseido cotton rounds that you see in every one of my tutorials. They're just so gentle, I love them. And I'm off the screen just putting my stainless steel tools and making sure they're completely dry, completely sanitized, and ready to go. I'm going to close my brush belt, and here starts a little game of Tetris I play every single time I try to close my luggage and go. And I promise I always have the same products, but for some reason they play tricks on me and they do not close the same every time. I believe that is simply a sign that I am meant to depot certain things and start carrying smaller containers to be more flexible and have a kit that closes with and carries with more ease. It's just not cooperating, and of course this is happening before I'm heading off to set. And as frustrated as I may seem, I do cherish those moments alone with my kit before a gig because I use them to sort of get into a zone, meditate almost. I don't know if you do that before work, but these are just my rituals and I love them and I wouldn't trade them for the world. So But I will eventually get there, and my kit did eventually fully close with exactly the same products inside, and I was able to move on to the rest of my day. This is the Pelican Air Pro, and if you'd like more information about it, I did an unboxing video that's available for you. Alright, so I was done. And that's my little kit, my forms for my models, and my set bag. And then it was time for me to get ready. So I headed to my bathroom and undid. I hate showing this, but y'all are gonna see how I do it in the morning. I have an afro that I'm very proud of, and I'm just taking down 2 braids that I had done down the side of my head, and I'm going to be brushing my fro out. These days I've been using the Nancy Falaise shampoo and conditioner, and when I step out of the shower I have the Elana hair butter as well as a Lush spray, and it's been great for my hair. Now I'm just adding a little bit of water, and I'm using a rat tail comb to just start working my hair. And rat tail combs are very, very small and very tight. I don't recommend running them through your hair every day. I was in a hurry, so I was just gonna do my thing on what felt like already tangled hair. And then you will see me just fluffing it out. So this part is for any girl who has a fro and wants to work with it. That's my Denman brush. And I was just getting my ends out, and eventually by brushing and fluffing and brushing and fluffing, I had the desired result. Favorite perfume is this YSL. I got just a little spritz, and then it was time for me, because it was already 7:30, so it was time for me to figure out my transportation and head off to set, because I did not want to be late. We don't do that over here. During the car ride, I not only enjoy the scenery, but I also would take time to take care of my social media. I also open my tablet or my phone and I look at the mood board, and that's where the client will let me know everything they need me to do on set. So I revise that one more time, even though we've already had a meeting about it. Now I arrived to an already frantic set, so here's the setup I always do. And I was immediately starting to work on my first model, who is named ALISA, and that's the boss herself, Justine, the owner of Elana Accessories. You will see her come in and out of the frame as she is very busy preparing everything. And ooh, there comes the studio owner from Espace Urbain Montréal. They are so sweet, you guys. Now our collection was all bronze, so as you can see, those are the kind of tones and undertones that I was working with while keeping it very luminous. And here I am working a really fun, gorgeous lip on our model. Thank you, Elisa. I also did their hair. And, that is Ren, our photographer. Now, as you can see, she's coming to me and just showing me certain things. We stay in very close communication, whether it be videographers or photographers, to make sure we're all on the same page. Really nice. I have no words. Anyhow. Bonjour Noemi, my second model of the day with glowing skin. I guess it was 9 by then, but wow. And that was her look. Just nice and glowy and bronzy. Skin, honey. Yes, honey. Yes! And WANTHIE, I didn't even get a chance to get her after picture because we were already shooting actively. But there it was. Thank you for the selfie, girlfriend. WANTHIE is in another one of my videos if you want to see it. She's always so much fun to work with. Now, the minute they started shooting, I was behind them checking and getting ready to do touch-ups, whether they be powder or gloss or anything that might be needed to maintain the look. And I always stay behind the photographer, sort of over their shoulder, like right where you can see, so I can see what their camera sees, and I can also see to the naked eye at a distance what we're working with. It's very important that I stay close to set and that I stay close to my photographer without being in their space. And just like that, I was already wrapping my kit. The day was done. Here are some pictures of the collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed creating it. These are so intense for me to document, but wow, you're going to be seeing a lot more day in the life because man, this was an amazing experience. Seriously, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these. I had an absolute pleasure working with Justine. She is a designer who focuses on bronze as her medium to create her pieces. They are now available at her shop, which I will of course be linking down below, as well as everyone's information from the studio to the entire rest of the team because they were so much fun to work with. I wish you all a fabulous week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Mwah.